Hello, everyone. Okay, let me get over here where I can see comments. Okay. Okay, I think we're here. So if you are on, let me put this where I can see. Let me put this here. I can see comments on Facebook. So if you're in Flourishing Live area events on Facebook, if you can put your comments in, I think I will be able to see it. Let me go back over there. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So, hello. If you're on YouTube, thank you for joining in. Put your comments in YouTube also. I can see those on my actual computer screen. And then I can see your comments on Facebook over here on my phone. So, hello, Paige. Hello, Bria. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Christy. So good to see you guys all on. I am Cindy Hudson. I'm actually sitting in Maceo, Kentucky this evening. I know some of the people that I see. Christy is in Illinois. Paige is in Michigan. Peggy is also in Kentucky. And Obria was just on. She is in Kentucky. I'm so good and glad to see you all, you guys. So glad. And I love it when you already know what to do and you just start clicking in and typing where you're at. So today, I believe our little flyer says we're doing a fall beauty bash. And so I thought I've got 30 minutes to make this fall beauty bash a success for you, where you can see so many of our products and so much of what they do. So I'm just going to get started. Okay. I'm going to get started really quickly. So consultants, if anybody's asking questions in there, go ahead and answer those. And I'm just going to start rolling along. If you are a guest, please tag your consultant so she knows you were on, and let her know you're on. And if you watch later, you just put hashtag replay and tag her and tell her that you watched it. And that way we can see you. We can get you into our cash drawing, and we can get you the recognition you deserve as a customer with the mostest that jumped on. And learn some new things about Mary Kay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a really fast little facial with a charcoal mask. I'm using a combination of our TimeWise Miracle Set and our TimeWise Repair, which we can do in Mary Kay because the company tests all of our products to make sure that they work well together, that they play nice, and that they are effective that way. And so I'm going to use a little bit of that, some of our supplements out of our Clinical Solutions line, just to show you a few things. And then I'm gonna put back on a quick dash out the door look, because I'm thinking a fall beauty bash can't be beauty without color. So I'm going to show you how fast and easy it is to just do a dash out the door look. So the first thing I'm going to start with is our oil-free eye makeup remover. I just shook it up. If you saw me doing that, it looks like it's oily when you're looking at the bottle. That is not oil. That is actually a silicone base. So what you're seeing separated is silicone. That gets rid of anything. And if you see, I'm kind of pressing this on my lashes so that I can get that to go ahead and activate the mascara to be ready to just disintegrate right off with this product. So anyway, the silicone helps to get rid of anything that you have on your eyes that's waterproof. It also conditions the lashes. It conditions a I do not know. My internet has been really crazy today. I don't know what is going on with it. Anyway, I'm back. I hope I'm back. Okay. So this is our oil-free eye makeup remover. Again, we'll get off anything that is waterproof and also not waterproof. Does it gently without you having to tug and pull. I am not going to take off my eyebrows because I'm going to do the dash out the door look, and I want to leave those, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do them. So I am leaving my amazing Mary Kay tinted blonde eyebrow tint on my eyebrows. And that is all it was today, because I kind of did a dash out the door today. So that is just our brow tint to kind of fill in any holes and to color the lashes that have decided that they're turning a little, brows that have decided they're turning a little lighter than my brows actually are. So I did the blonde. This is only the blonde, which is kind of a ash blonde eyebrow tint on my eyebrows. Okay. All right, so I took off my mascara and my eye makeup, and then I'm going to do, and that eye makeup remover is 20. It is one of our best selling items for years now. It has been one of our best sellers. It doesn't burn. Be sure you shake it up before you use it. Does not burn. As you can see, takes it off nice and clean. I'm now going to go to our micellar water. Our micellar water is kind of like a pre-cleaner before you use your. Don't know. I really don't know why that is doing that, guys. It's like it's buffering, and I have done my updates today, and my TV is working great, which it all runs on Wi-Fi. So I have no idea why I keep buffering, but there you go. Okay, so the micellar water is kind of like doing a pre-clean to your face before you use the cleanser. It kind of that way, the cleanser can go right into the skin and do all the antioxidant benefits that you need it to do. It takes away from the cleanser getting confused on what am I supposed to be doing. It also makes hotels very happy because we don't get their washcloths all dirty. I love it because my sinks don't get all yucky. I mean, because I get all the basic amount of the makeup off. It's also good because you don't even have to use water with the micellar water. If you're like in a situation, maybe that you're not around water, maybe you've had an emergency situation, maybe you do some type of job that you need to kind of clean during the day. Maybe you're wanting to get that, some people that work in plants, that work out in the warehouse areas. Sometimes there's just things in there that you get on your skin that you'd like to get off. Micellar water is great for that too. It does not have anti-aging in it. So we do like to go the next step further. And so I'm going to use our TimeWise Miracle set, and I am using the one for normal to dry skin. So it's a little bit of a creamy base. You notice I kind of wet my face before I got this out. There's the little lightweight scrubbies in this. So you're getting a little bit of an exfoliation. It's a 4-in-1 cleanser. So it cleanses, exfoliates. It actually helps a little bit with toning the skin. So you tone, exfoliate, clean, and brighten the skin all in that one step. And then you just take a washcloth and you just take that right back off. And you can kind of do your neck if you're just like in your PJs, do down there on your neck too. Remember, the neck is part of the face too. So we want to try our best to keep that, not having the turkey gobbler, right, Paige? She always asks about what is the product that helps with turkey gobblers. Well, just using a great antioxidant age fighting cleanser is one. I'm going to kind of do the charcoal mask in the T-zone area because we're not going to leave it on very long because we don't have very long on here tonight. So I'm just going to kind of show you a good spot method too. The charcoal mask is amazing for men and women, boys and girls. And it's really good to spot treat. If you just had a place that broke out that you wanted to really try to kill that bacteria and clear that spot up quickly, you could spot treat with the charcoal mask. You can use this all over your face, not the lips, not right around the eyes. You would kind of make it look like you were, like an owl. But I'm just going to kind of spot treat right here in my T-zone area where my pores are a little larger. So the charcoal mask has peppermint and peppermint and rosemary. You can smell that the minute you put it on. Those both kill bacteria. The charcoal itself will pull out all the impurities from underneath your skin. I had a guest on with me last Thursday night when we did get ready for bed, and she asked me on Saturday, she said, Cindy, does that charcoal mask like pull stuff out? So I guess she wasn't listening, but anyway, it's okay. I said, yes. And she goes, I had two big old blackheads the next day that had come to the surface. And she said, I just slapped some more on there and pulled those suckers right out. And I said, that is exactly what it's for, to clean out those pores and to pull that out and then to kill the bacteria. Also, there is honeysuckle and navy bean extract in there, which brightens the skin. So then you're taking care of brightening your skin, killing bacteria, and pulling out impurities out of your pores and making them look more firm, and more and clean, and just a smoother surface. Again, you can put this forehead all the way around, just not on your lips and not right under your eyes. And it's great for guys and for girls. Okay, so while this is on, I'm going to go ahead and do another step on my forehead, because I'm not going to wipe anything else off in just a minute. I'm just going to heat my washcloth, and I'm just going to take this off here out of my T-zone area. So right now I am going to go to one of our Clinical Solutions, one of our newer products, and this is our dynamic wrinkle limiter. Now, dynamic wrinkles don't mean that we think they're amazing. It just means that's what they call them. So this is great for any wrinkles that you get because of expression lines. And so it would go on right now if I didn't have a mask on. So I'm going to go ahead, because I didn't put a mask up here, and I am going to put some of this on. Now, I do not have prices on everything. I know the cleanser I just used was 26. The charcoal mask is also 26. I do not know the price off the top of my head of the dynamic wrinkle limiter. So if any consultant wants to add that, this is like that needle injection stuff, except not with a needle injection. I mean, it is really pretty dadgum amazing. And I want you to know that I did not take it with me when I went to my Mexico City trip, because my little bag of stuff was already full, my little quart bag. And I didn't want somebody taking this from me. So I did not take that. Okay, you can also put it right here. I did not take this with me because I didn't want it to get taken. And I could tell when I got back that I had not been using it. I'm just saying. And I am just going to put a little right here. I don't know if that's considered a dynamic wrinkle, but I'm putting a little bit there. I can feel it, and it feels amazing. Again, this is full of botanicals that are natural to relax these expression lines. And it smells amazing. I believe lavender, it might be one of the ingredients in here. So y'all can even, put that in there too. You can even put that in there too. Okay. Then what else could I use while I'm waiting on this? Oh, I'm going to go ahead and put on our Satin Lips lip balm. I don't have the scrub in here with me. I wish I had the scrub, but this is a great product for winter. It's shea butter. So it's, we've got shea sugar scrub that will actually scrub off all the dead skin, and the shea butter lip balm. And you can feel how luxurious it is. And it just hydrates, and the sugar scrub tastes like sugar, and it will make them smooth. And that way your lipstick or lips in gloss or anything else that you use stays on better, because you've gotten that dead dry skin off. You've also got, the skin is our biggest organ in our body, and it needs to be healthy, and keeping it all the dry skin off and keeping it moist and not cracking and all that is one of your barrier protectors. So this is our shea balm. I thought I'd go ahead and put a little bit of that on my lips. Now, normally the mask you would leave on for 15 to 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes. It depends on you. I always think 15 because it's right in the middle. Y'all can see it already doing its job, right? It's drying as it should. You could kind of look. I don't think I got in here with my mirror, so that's going to be real scary. I got it out, but I must have left it laying somewhere because I don't see it. But you can see how it's already drying here, right? And if I had a mirror that I could look in, I don't think I have anything. I'm going to have to go get a mirror. I don't think I have anything in here that has a mirror on it that's close by. No, I don't. So I'm going to be doing it by the beauty of the screen. But you could kind of look if you had a mirror and see if you had any white spots. That would be bacteria that it was pulling out. Any little black dots, which you can tell mine is, I think it looks like it's getting, well, there's some right here. And that would be oil breakthrough, that it helps absorb excess oil that you don't need. Okay, let me see what else people are saying just while I'm letting this sit for just a few minutes. I do love the charcoal mask too. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Terry from Tennessee. So we have got Tennessee represented now also. Okay. Wrinkle limiter is 58. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm going to go ahead just because we're not going to leave this on. Now, you notice I got it a little thick right there and it's not dry yet. But I'm going to go ahead and take this off so that we can move along so I can do the beauty part of the fall bash. And I'm just going to take this nice warm water. Let me put a little bit more on there. I didn't get it good and coated. Okay. Oh, and of course I poured it right on my phone. That is not a good thing. Okay. Not right on my phone, but kind of on my phone. All right. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to take this. You're going to see how easy it comes off too. Warm washcloth and just take it right off. You don't have to. Now, what the mirror is good for is anywhere it decides to hide. So I'm not going to be able to see where it's hiding, but we're just going to hope I got most of it off. But you see how easy that is? No pulling, no tugging, no pain, no stripping your skin deeper than it needs to be stripped. Just a nice clean face. And look, it makes it all pink and shiny. And I love that part. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up with, so this is the No Turkey Gobbler piece that we were talking about. This is actually from our Time Wise repair set. This is the Advanced Lifting Serum. So I do want to be sure that I put that on, and it would go on next right under here. Get that gobbler under control. I believe if somebody wants to put the price of this, I believe that the Advanced Lifting Serum is $74, $75. We can put that in there. It is a little on the pricey side, but that's because it is amazing. It is, we call it Spanx for your face. And I love how it feels, and it's lightweight, and it really does just lift and keep this area of the triangle of youth lifted and firm. Okay, we did that. And now I'm going to put a little of our deep wrinkle filler in these places that our dynamic reducer is not for really the lip area so much, but you also can layer this deep wrinkle filler. And this is also in our Time Wise repair line. So I just wanted to show you a few of those because I am going to put a little bit of beauty back on. And I would do this before I did my makeup on a normal day. So I wanted to add that. And thank you, Peggy, 74 for the lifting serum. And if you can put the deep wrinkle filler on there, that would be great too. And as you see, it did not take much at all. And I'm going to put a little eye cream on too because the eye area, and I am using actually the one from the Time Wise set. Again, because I'm going to use some makeup. I like to use this one during the day myself. And I like to use the Time Wise Repair Eye Cream in the evening, but I'm pretending it's not evening because I'm going to put some color on. So there you go. Okay, so a little eye cream. And then I'm going to use a little of our moisturizer. That goes our antioxidant moisturizer also. Sometimes I don't do this during the day if I'm putting on my CC cream because the CC come on back. How easy peasy it goes on. Man, we went a long stretch. I thought I wasn't going to get that anymore. Okay, now I'm going to do the Dash Out the Door Beauty Fall Bash look. I'm going to put just a squirt of our Luminous Foundation in beige N210. Our foundations are 26. I'm going to squirt a little bit of our medium to deep CC cream right there on the back of my hand with that. Did I not make it in here with my foundation brush? I think it's laying with the mirror. I know exactly where they're laying. Okay, so I'm going to use my fingers today because they're all laying in there on the sink. And since we're already glitching, I don't want to take any longer. But we do have an amazing foundation brush. Matter of fact, I have not put foundation on with my fingers in years. Okay, we'll just see how this looks. Again, it'll dash out the door. Our foundation brush, I believe, is $14, and it is well worth every penny for that. Yeah, thank you, Paige. I know. I'm glad you started using it. She said she loves a deep wrinkle filler, but it took us a while to get her to start using it. Peggy put the prices on there for you. Okay, I'm going to just put this on. You can tell my skin is a little darker than the skin on my face because I always keep sunscreen on my face. And so it doesn't get that inadvertent sun. And so I have to darken it up a little bit so that it matches the rest of my body. Okay, so there we go. Put on that little bit and then down, smooth down at the end. And I'm going to go next to our brand new eye concealers that are good for anywhere on your face and also under the eyes in light 3. And I'm mixing it with our light peach eye corrector, under eye corrector, right on the back of my hand right here. And I even have my little cream brush. Now, see, I grabbed my cream brush and then forgot my foundation brush that I use all the time. But I'm going to dip that right in there, mix that together, and just go right around this eye area. Right here with that. And then usually I go ahead and I'm going to blend it up here just a little. I'm going to go ahead and tap with my ring finger because that's the most gentle finger. It's padded and it's great to go right into that crease right there. And finish blending that in. I just like the warmth from my fingers on getting that last little pat. Okay, so under eye corrector with the light number 3 concealer, and I did just like I said, and those concealers are. Yeah, somebody will need to put concealer prices on there for me too. I am thinking that the new concealers are 18, but I might be wrong. I'm now going to go into the fall bash, beauty bash part. And this is our Coral Kiss limited edition gel cheek color. And I love it. It is so warm. It is so lightweight. Your consultants should all have these. They are limited edition. And I'm going to smile at myself because that's the cool thing about putting on your blush. It makes you grin and smile at yourself because you want to know right where to put it. And blush and cheek color is actually to get people to look into your eyes. So we go right here at the apple, we come around the eye area. And the cool thing about this is it is buildable. So you can go in there, put just a little bit more and just tap, tap, tap. This is my favorite way to do this. You can get it right there, make those cheeks look very lifted and warm. Voila. Let me grab that washcloth and wipe some of this excess stuff off that I have. So there's that. Our concealers are 18. Thank you, Peggy. And then our limited edition cream cheek colors or gel cheek color is on. And then I'm going to go with a couple of our brand new Glimmer Stick eyeshadows. These have just come out. They are in our new book. So ask your consultant about these. They are awesome. They feel so good. This one is the golden sunrise. This is going to be my eyelid color. Diane used these last week and really talked about them a lot. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail other than that they are full line. We are going to have these all the time. We do still have some powders too, and these are great to blend with our powder eyeshadows, and they blend really well. They don't feel tacky. It's not hard to blend. You can use, I've actually been able to use one of our dry blending brushes, and it's worked great. So that is the Golden Sunrise, and I'm going to go with the bronze as my crease color right here. So it's just going to go right here in the crease, like so. Right here in the crease, like so. Voila. And then the trick is in the blending. So this is our blend. blend brush right there. You get that nice crease in your eye. And again, what we always tell you on Saturdays is you're just cutting your real estate in half, wherever that might be. If you have a hooded eye, you still have a sun eye, you're still cutting your real estate in half. You'll probably come up a little higher than I would. And that is okay because you have more real estate. You have a more of an eye area that you're working with. Okay, you do that. And then we are going to, Peggy's got the prices. Thank you, Miss Peggy. We are going to go right into a light mascara. I'm not even going to go with an eyeliner. I'm just going to do a little mascara because this is a Dash Out the Door Fall Beauty Bash look. And I'm using Fanorama because to me, the Fanorama is just a nice, gentle, and remember, I have no mirror. The Fanorama, it really separates. It's got the tip on it, has bristles. And this is a 16. No, I'm gonna let Peggy put that price too, because now I'm thinking this is 18. I'm second guessing myself. And so I'm gonna just fan those lashes out. Oh, look at that! What a difference mascara makes, and this is even without an eyeliner. Most times I would probably, even on a Dash Out the Door, I would use an eyeliner, but I knew our time was going to be close tonight. So there we go. Just a little mascara, a couple of our brand new Glimmer Stick eyeshadows, a little of our gel cheek color that is limited edition. I dropped that back there. And then we're ready to go. And that might be a little brighter. So you could work on that. Again, I have no mirror to see, but there we go. 27 minutes after. And I have cleansed. I have done a deep cleansing mask. And I put on a Dash Out the Door color look. So see how simple it is, guys. Now, this is the deal I want to tell you too. And thank you, Paige. Well, I don't know about very pretty. It was fast, but it is, it is something. It's like how quick and fast you can do it and still get out the door and still feel a little bit put together and still feel a little stronger and more confident about yourself. I mean, that's what we want. We want to just feel good when we go out. We want to be able to look somebody in the eye and smile and talk to them and feel confident about that. And sometimes just a little good skincare and a little dash of makeup just helps us feel a little bit more that way when we walk out the door. And so that's what we want to help you with. Peggy, thank you so much for putting the prices down there for us on these items. The other thing I want to ask you is if you've ever thought about another side business of any kind, or if you are so in love with your Mary Kay that you think I would like to save a little money on this. Then what I want to tell you is we would love for you to jump on Ask Your Consultant. There is More Than a Pink Cadillac is on tonight at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. We will be doing a quick little one of our last ones because our national sales director is retiring. This is one of the last ones where she and her sister director, National Sue, they both are retiring. They are sharing with us their story and their life through Mary Kay. And some of the top directors will be on there from this last month. And they'll be sharing a little bit more probably about some of these products that I shared because we usually do that too. And about their journey so far in Mary Kay. We'd like you to hear a little bit about it just to see if it might be for you. There will be prizes given away. If you will comment, it will be on a YouTube and you or me or your consultant can get you the link for that so that you can jump on and watch, comment, maybe win some prizes, and let her know if you think Mary Kay might be something that you would want to dip your toe in and try out. Okay. I'm going to finish up by spraying with a little bit of finishing spray. Finishing spray is 20 in case you wanted to add that. And I did put a little foundation primer on. No, I didn't, because I washed my face. Never mind. I laid it out, but I forgot to put it on. Anyway, it's also 20. Both of those items, the finishing spray and the primer, are great to make this stay on all day. If you were needing it to stay on all day, both of those products, amazing. before you even put your makeup on. And then, of course, the finishing spray will help you not sweat through your makeup. You can also use it on your body to keep sweat from breaking through your clothes. It keeps everything right where you put it. So thanks for hanging with me, even with my little buffering. And ask your consultant about jumping on the More Than a Pink Cadillac. Please put hashtag replay if you watch this after and tag your consultant. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.